What's going on YouTube? Hello my tackle hoarders out there. APFA back. Another mystery tackle box. Of course it's for July 2020. We will get into this and see what we got. Oh, okay. Let me do some digging here. Okay, here we go. What's inside? Keep that handy. Devil's Digest. Cool little sticker. Got little, info cards. Give you a little idea of what was in there. And a little booklet there on how to rig one of the lures in here. But we'll get started first off with the Googan Squad Filthy Frog. It is 2.5 inches, 5/8 of an ounce. The color is Nightclub. We'll take it out, take a look at it. Looks like your standard hollow-bodied frog. Top, side, belly, legs. Legs do not need to be trimmed at all. Little thing I like to do is turn it over, and if those legs go past the eye tie there, I trim them up to the line tie itself. It's a black frog. Seems like a thicker material than your normal topwater frogs. Seems more durable, we'll say. I don't fish a lot of Googan baits, so I don't know. I'm sure some of you guys have thrown this. Let me know how it works, how it walks, how the hookup ratio is. It's got some sharp hooks on it. It'll catch fish. We're in that season now where topwater frogs excel. So that's something I would probably throw. Next thing we got 10,000 Fish, the Yoto worm, I'm guessing to say it. And this will be the Yoto worm. This color is Sungill. It's a 4 3/4 inch bait. We'll take one out and look at it. Kind of unique profile to it. Almost reminds me of a soft jerk bait. Scented really well. This is it right here. Be good on a scrounger. Even Texas rigged weightless and fished like a soft jerk bait, like a fluke style bait. I would almost rig it flat like this though, as opposed to this. But if you're going to rig it up and down, man, I don't know. Either or would work. Whatever side you wanted to. I can't really determine a top or a bottom on this. Be real good on a scrounger head with this tail dancing around like that. You get all kinds of action out of that. Good on the back of a chatterbait, you know, something to give it a erratic action and keep the action going on the tail. I might actually just rig this sideways and throw it like a fluke. That's what I would probably do with it. And then moving on, we have Lifted Jigs SLM swim jig, which will be this right here. It's got a 3/0 hook on it, 42 strand premium skirt. I don't see a color on it. It's red gill. It's a 1/4 ounce. The bite being tough here, we're stuck in a high pressure system right now. Downsizing wouldn't be a bad thing. We can catch them in the mornings and that's about it. I like the color on this. Here, we'll do this. Like I said, it's a swim jig. It's got a real narrow profile of a head, so it'll come through cover real easy. Brush guard isn't too stiff. I usually trim these up a little bit to almost meet the hook point, so there's just less travel through it to get a good hookup with a fish. I think the thicker and the longer the brush guard is, the worse the hookups are. So I would just come in and probably just on an angle trim just a little bit off, 1/4 of an inch or something like that. You just really got to protect the hook point there a little bit. Nice sharp little hook on that. So that's good. And the next thing we have the Lake Fork Tackle Magic Fry. Now I've seen this thing before. I don't know much about it. Good garlic scent to it. Looks like a green pumpkin. This is something we're going to throw in the test tank. There it is right there. You see in the middle. You can wacky rig it. Probably how this worm was designed is wacky rigged. You can Texas rig these. You can put these on shaky heads. This is one of my favorite ways to fish these, is on a shaky head. But we'll throw this in the test tank and we will check this thing out. Extra ribbing on there is to displace more water. It's hold more scent if you needed to, but it's got a real good garlic scent on its own as it is. So hopefully you guys will stick around for checking this thing out in the test tank. And the last thing we have up in this box is we have some terminal tackle. We have Daiichi extra wide gap hooks. It's a 2-pack. Looks like a little 2/0 finesse hook. Oh, don't need those. I'm good on hooks. And that will do it for the box of July. Not a bad little box. I'm kind of happy with the frog. These 10,000 fish, so these Yoto worms, these really got my action. Gotta have a lot of action, I mean. I like the profile of it. All that ribbing in there. Yeah. We're gonna play around with this thing, see what we can do with this. I'll figure something out with it, maybe give you guys a profile of it in the test tank with some action to it. I don't know. I'll have to play around with this after I get it set up and figure out what the best way is to fish this. If you know, leave me a comment. This is brand new to me. So that, and we got the Lake Fork Magic Fry Worm to put in the test tank. I got a bunch of other stuff we're putting in the test tank. Tons of stuff. You guys don't even know what's going on behind the scenes here, but big stuff is coming. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You guys don't miss any of that action. But I'm gonna get on out of here. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Like it, share it, leave me a comment on these baits. Like I said, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss what's coming up. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.